What's going on, boys? Norm here. We are in the flavor lab, and what we're doing today, guacamole. Alright, boys, now this is a pretty simple recipe. I just wanted to go through because we're going to make a few dishes with this in the future. Then we have this on tap. Whenever you guys need to reference it, we can just double back to this. We have our recipe. Easy peasy. First thing that we're going to need, I'm going to get this out of the way because they're frozen. We need cilantro. Now, I use these frozen cubes that come out. They just pop right out of this. You gotta jam them out, let them sit for a little tiny while. Basically, these are a teaspoon of cilantro. So that's what I start with. So I've got my 2 cilantro cubes chilling in that bowl. Next, we're gonna need, well, avocados. I go with 3. These guys are ripe. Along with that, we're gonna need one jalapeno, just one. A little bit of onion, garlic. You're probably gonna need maybe anywhere from 1 to 3 cloves, lime juice, and salt. I just use coarse sea salt. So now that we already got our cilantro in a bowl, we're gonna cut our avocados. So just put your knife in the side and let your hand do the work. What's gonna happen, that's gonna pop open. You're gonna have that seed. Easy peasy. Oh, that guy came right out. Now, what you're gonna wanna do is save 1 seed. Why? Well, some people say, I don't know if this is true or not, that it helps keep the avocado or the guacamole from turning brown. So you get that knife into the seed, twist it, pop it off. We're gonna keep that one. But anyways, yeah, so people say it keeps the avocado or the guacamole from turning brown. So when avocado oxidizes, it gets a really brown color. It's still good. It's just, it turns from vibrant green to a brownish color. What I do is just, I add that in. This guy's being a little bit stubborn. So I add that in at the end. What it does is 1 little seed actually tends to give it a little bit of nice look for the presentation. Now that we have our avocados halved, you're gonna have to take a spoon and just dig them out. If they're ripe, that should just come right out. All right, boys, now that we got the avocado in there, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take a fork and we're gonna start mashing that a little bit. We don't want to put this in the food processor. You can, but we want a little tiny bit of chunk to it if we can get it. If you are struggling and your avocado's not quite as ripe as you need it, what you can do is you can use a potato masher. Potato masher works absolutely fine. I'm just gonna fork mash this myself. I'm not gonna get too crazy with it. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna start figuring out the taste of this. We're gonna add roughly a tablespoon or so of lime juice. Give that roughly, I'd say about a teaspoon of salt. All right, guys, that's good. That's spot on right there. All right, guys, next we're gonna get this jalapeno chopped up. So just like we do with our jalapenos usually, we are gonna cut the end off, cut it in half, and then we scrape our seeds. So just get the seeds and the veins out. Again, that's where all the heat resides in the jalapeno. You're still gonna get a little bit of heat from it, but not as much as if you had left those seeds in. Now that we have that done, we are gonna do a very fine chop on that jalapeno. We just want little tiny cubes of it. So we're gonna do, like, they're probably gonna be about 1 millimeter by 1 millimeter. All right, guys, so that's what we're looking at there for the jalapeno. Get that. So we cut 1 jalapeno up. We're gonna take a little bit of onion, about the same amount as we did with the jalapeno, and we're gonna chop that up the same size and pop that in. All right, guys, get that in there. So now that we got that onion in, we're gonna get our garlic. Probably 2 teaspoons. Get that in, mix that up, make sure all the ingredients are now incorporated, and that's our guacamole. Let's give it a shot. All right, we got some corn tortillas. Let's get into it. That's really nice, really fresh. You get the little hit of the jalapeno, some crunch from that and the onion. You get that really nice freshness from the lime and the cilantro. That's really good. Now what I do with this, turkey burger with nachos. Sometimes I put it on a breakfast sandwich. If you are doing this with nachos and you're having beer with it, I like to hit it with this guy, the Maritime Madness hop sauce, which is a hot sauce that has the taste of the hops from Upstreet Brewing. This is delicious. I fire in a little shot of this sometimes. If you're looking for something to amp it up a little bit, give it a little bit of a different flavor, especially if you're a craft beer person, get this stuff, drop a little bit of that in. It plays really nice with a really good IPA or a pale ale or something like that. Perfect. That's deadly. All right, guys. Quick and easy. Give this a shot. Let me know what you think. Love to hear from you guys. Thank you again for all the support. And remember, boss, don't be going home hungry. It's foolish. Get after it.